Hey guys, what's up? How you guys doing? So, yeah, I'm sure by now you know my name. They know my name. At least I wish I wish they do. I hope they do. So, yes, today we are talking about self-control. Last week, last week we're talking about purpose. Wait, purpose. Purpose. Today we're talking about self-control. Okay. I'm just going to tell you okay, this won't be like a super like I don't know video, but just going to say stuff I know. Yeah. So I was reading and I found a definition for self-control, which is the ability to control oneself, in particular one's emotions and desires, especially in difficult situations. So, simply put, this is you just knowing yourself better. You're able to control yourself in difficult situations and environments, and able to tell yourself no, yes, and whatnot. So now when I was doing my research, I found the synonym for self-control is self-mastery. And self-mastery is simply knowing yourself, right? So, for example, everybody has been there. When your headsets are damaged, right? Mwape would know. Yes, when your headsets are damaged, and there's a certain wire, or there's a certain point maybe you need to hold or put tape, or for both of them to work, or for them to work at all. Yes, it's the same thing. How your headset so well like that? You need to know yourself like that as well. You need to know, okay, so when I move this part of me, I will be open, I'll be vulnerable. So let's keep this part closed. If I move this part, okay, no. So I know I drink and I'm trying to stop. So if someone tells me, let's go for a party and whatnot, and there's going to be alcohol, and you're trying to follow this path of not drinking, definitely you tune yourself and say, I can't go, because that if you go, you will end up drinking. So you try to not find yourself in those situations at all. If you're trying to stay away from things like lust and all those sexual stuff, definitely you won't find yourself in a room with a guy or a girl knowing that's your weak point. So I'm simply trying to say you need to know yourself and what your weaknesses are. Otherwise, you keep being vulnerable and getting hurt all the time. You need to have self-control. You need to pick, because your flesh is always wanting something, and usually it's not in line with the spirit. But what is best for you is what your spirit wants and needs, and you need to follow that at all costs and at all times. So you need to have a way to put your flesh under your spirit's subjection. I don't know if you guys get that. Every time you do something, it needs to be in line with, will it help me grow spiritually? Will it help me with making better life decisions? Will I regret this tonight? Will I regret this 2 days from now? Will I regret this a year from now? Because sometimes we make decisions according to the flesh that make us regret 2 years later or for a lifetime, and that thing only happened in a moment of 30 minutes or 5 minutes, and it's not worth it. Imagine making such a decision. It really hurts and it's so painful, you guys. So don't do that to yourselves. And then like I said in the last episode, the worst thing that you can do is sleep on yourself, you guys. You need to know yourself so well. God knows us so well. That's why he's also like trying to protect us from things that are not for us or things that will harm us, because he knows us so well. And you need to reach that stage where you know yourself as well, so that even when God says no, you even know in your heart, you're like, okay, but yes, Lord, this thing will just end up breaking me or hurting me, or like, it's crazy. Especially in this generation, there's so many things that we're going through. You really need to know yourself and know your weaknesses. And then in 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, it says, God has given us the spirit of peace, love, and of self-discipline. In some versions, it says of a sound mind. And if he's given us that power, it's within us. It comes with self-mastery as well. You need to master yourself. You need to have self-discipline. So he's given us this power. The same power that resurrected Jesus Christ from the dead is within you to avoid certain things, to put yourself under self-control. What? Yeah. Yeah, I was doing so well. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, but and then like we were talking about last week, you need to focus on your goals. That's the only other way you can help yourself. Because if you have goals and you're focused, it will be also easier for you to make decisions. So you want to be a lawyer. You want to be a doctor. When you're supposed to be studying, you are studying. You're self-disciplined. You want to be in ministry. God has called you to be a pastor and whatnot. You need to go to Bible school. You need to be reading the Bible as often as you can. You need to pray without ceasing, because you will be something that people depend on, right? Yeah. So you need to have self-discipline. You need to be focused. You need to be focused on your goals and your purpose and your dreams for you to do that. So like last week's episode and this week's episode are like connected a bit. So and then sometimes self-control would also, and self-discipline would also come under like friends. Like, for example, you guys, not every friend of yours will start this purpose destination with you and end with you. You need to cut off some friends. To be honest, I've never heard of like a billionaire that has got like friends. I don't think that's possible. I don't know, what do you guys think? But you can have acquaintances. You need to have people around you, yes, but like close friends. Not everyone is in support of what you're doing. Not everyone like is with you totally. So you really need to discern and pick out who's a friend and who's just there for the ride. So you need to weigh the costs of all those things. In closing, yeah, so I feel like destiny or like your purpose is like your prey. Not like prey, but like prey. Yeah, you know how like a lion watches its prey? You have to do the same as well. You know what your destiny is. You know what your purpose is. You need to watch it. You need to study it. You need to find information. You need to just gather so much information. You need to be ready for it. You need to be, you need to you need to focus on it. Yeah. You know what a lion does. Yeah. And then finally, when you have everything gathered, you need to go and pursue it. So pray, right? Focus, study it, pursue it, and you will definitely find it and succeed in it. And then take back your mind from things that don't matter. You guys, focus, consistency, persistence, and self-discipline, determination. These 5 things are like super important, and they're all connected. You need to learn how to be a focused individual for you to do great things in this life. You can pray if you want, but even God knows you need to work hard for everything, for all your wealth, for all your success. You need to work hard. You need to study. if you're going to school. You need to research. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and yeah, I'm so happy with the feedback I've been getting. I'm really sorry again, I didn't post in like 2 weeks. Hope we're past that. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something. I love you all. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.